All right. So, yeah, today let's move on, guys, to our next topic. So, the first adjustment that I showed to you guys is like what we say so easy, but this time this is the advanced adjustments. Okay. We're going to create a worksheet for this company. The name of the company is the Beachfront Resort. Uh, I think something is missing. Let's put Baba, Baba Beachfront Resort. Okay. He opened his business on May the 1st, 2013. Its trial balance before adjustment on April 30, 2014 is as follows. So when you see this word, guys, do you see my screen? Just to check.
No.
Oh, not yet. Okay, so sorry. I thought I am presenting already. Okay, thank you for confirming. Okay, all right. Okay, so what about now?
Yes.
Okay, very nice. So Baba Beachfront Resort opened for business on May 1st, 2013. Look at that one, guys. The accounting period is did not start in January 1, but it started in May 1st, right? To complete 1 year of operation. So, of course, it's going to end on April 30th next year, 2014. Do you see that one? The accounting period, this is still 1 year? Yes or no? May 1 last year, supposing this year is 2014, April 30. So that is a one whole year, correct?
Yes, correct.
All right, very good. So it says here, look at this one. Trial balance before adjustment. Wait, where is it? Here. Trial balance before adjustments on April 30. Meaning, the numbers here that you can see, although it's April 30th, 2014, okay? These numbers or some of these numbers are not adjusted yet, okay? When we say not adjusted, probably they are not correct yet because we have to make them right by doing this one, the adjustments. I put there more advanced because there are like 7 adjustments, guys, that we need to make. All right, there are 7. Unlike last time, we only have like 2 or 3 adjustments, right? Okay, so look at this one, guys. The from cash going down to repairs expense. These are the numbers, and then what's this? Okay, credit. We have accumulated depreciation, blah blah blah, and there is a missing. What's this number, guys? What's this? This is your Baba capital is missing. Oh, we have to find that first. Okay. All right. So the first step, guys, in making a worksheet is actually, I think I posted the blank sheet in here. Okay, let me click this one. Okay, let's do it. Let me make it a little bigger so you can see. Oh, no, that's not the sheets. That's not the sheet. Okay, here is the sheet. Practice one, answer sheet. Okay, so I think we guys are good. Fenelon Falls, yeah. Fenelon Falls, yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, guys. Let me just tell you. Yeah, I went fishing last. That was Sunday, yeah. Sunday, right? You guys love fishing? Fishing? Catching fish? I caught a giant one actually, a giant pickerel. That's a very nice fish actually. All right. So, anyways, that's very fun, guys. Those are the things that you need to do during the weekend if you guys are interested in fishing. Okay, so My daughter is telling it to her teacher actually. So, okay. So the first step again in making worksheet is we write down the title, okay? And then we just copy the trial balance from cash going all the way down to repairs expense. Copy the debit and copy also the credit. All right. Now the first thing that we guys should do is to get the total debit and credit to your trial balance. Okay. All right. So let's try to add them all. Okay. Equals sum and then okay 31,100 going all the way down to 2,100 close bracket then enter. So the debit totals $362,900. Okay, so if I ask you guys, what must be the total credit as well? If I ask you, what must be the value of the credit? Can you tell me? I don't know if I'm connected. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
very, very nice. Okay, okay. So can you tell me what shall we do, guys? What should be the value of the credit here, the total credit? If the debit is 362,900, what must be the value of the credit?
Should be much.
Okay, correct. Match or the same, right? So it's also 362,900. Okay, now how can we calculate the missing Baba capital here? There's a question mark here, right? What shall we do to get a Baba capital at the beginning? Because they just gave us credit like to 4,200, 1,800. And then when we add them all together with the capital, the sum is 362,900. How shall we get this one? The capital. Come on. Apply the math. Come on. Uh, how can we get the capital here? Remember, we are adding 4,200, 1,800, all the way down to 120,000 to get 362,900, right? How shall we get the missing number? Um, Unmute, please, unmute. If someone knows the answer. How can we get the missing capital here?
I think so. First step, we have to collect all the credit
Okay.
and
Add them all. Mm-hmm.
yeah, and answer the subject with the debit.
Subtract it to,
With
or
the
it
debit.
could be from the total.
Yes,
Subtract
yeah,
from
the
the total.
total.
Okay, very good. So let's add 4,2 plus 1,8 plus 5,2 up to 120, right? Can I just put it over here, probably? Okay, I'll just put it over here. Equals sum, and then I'll erase later on. Okay, the sum. Oh, wait. Let me just make this one as a zero, okay? Let me just let me make this one as a zero so that it will be recognized by the computer. Okay, equals sum. Okay, let's add from 1,8 going down to 120, right? Oops. Okay, 224,500. So, and that's what shall we do with 224,500? We will
This
two
is
two
the
four.
value of Baba capital, I think.
Is this the value of the Baba capital or not yet? Two two four five
No,
hundred
no, not yet. We have to divide this one from, subtract this one from this one.
from 362,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
From the total. Okay, very good. So let's put it here. Equals. We will put this, which is the total, minus the sum of all the credit, and we got 138,400. So we will put it here. What's that? 138,400. So in your upcoming assignment, okay, you should know how to find the initial or the beginning capital by doing what I did. Is that okay? So far so good?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Oh, wait, before we continue to the adjustment, how was the video that I uploaded last time? Did it work when you press like the link? Can someone speak out so that we know what is happening there? Remember, you told me, sir, we cannot view the video.
Yes, it's work.
It's working now.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So I count on that word. Okay, I count on Anas's word. Actually, that's a good thing. When it's in YouTube, anytime that you want, you can access it. I put it in YouTube actually. Okay, so let's move on now to the adjustment. All right, this is the harder part now. Are you guys ready? Let's do it. Yes, ready to go? All right.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So let's see the first one. Okay, maybe a little, let's make it 125 so you can see the adjustment at the bottom. Okay, it says here insurance expires at the rate of $300 per month. So what's the accounting period again, guys, if I ask you? Accounting period, is it monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, or yearly? Based on the starting date and the ending date. That is
Yearly.
yearly, very good. So in short, 12 months of adjustment, okay? So insurance expires at the rate of 300 per month. So how much would be the insurance here? I'll just put the answer probably at the bottom. Okay, insurance expense. So how much would that be? How much have we used? Or the insurance used for 12 months. What shall we do? Can you tell me? Insurance expense or the insurance that we use for 1 year would be, okay, come on, come on. What shall we do? We will, it says 300 each month. It expires. Expires means we consume, okay? Or we use uh, $300 per month. So how much would that be in a year? What shall we do? Come on, come on. 300.
Multiply by 12.
Perfect. Very good. And what's your answer? 300 times 12 is
300, 3,600.
3,600. And that is the amount of the insurance used for the whole year. How much is the prepaid insurance that we have? Originally, it's 4,800, right? So we use 3,600. So therefore, guys, what should be debited? I'll just put the adjusting entry here, okay? Debit. And what should be the credit? Okay, let's recognize the expense first. Okay, insurance expense, insurance. We always put like the spend or the use portion as debit. Okay, always like that. Insurance expense 3,600 to make the to make the balance right, and then credit what? What should be the credit? Okay, the amount of insurance used is 36. It's called insurance expense. What should be our credit? Ah, Guys, what's gonna happen to the prepaid insurance? Will it increase or decrease? Tell me.
Decrease.
It will decrease. So therefore, the credit is prepaid insurance, correct? Prepaid insurance. It will decrease by the same amount, 3,600. Do you understand that? Look at that. The use portion of 36 debit, and of course, prepaid insurance 36 credit. Let's move it in the worksheet, the first adjustment, okay? Because we need to recognize the expense and the decrease insurance. Okay, all right. Tell me, is insurance expense on the list of expenses? Let's see the expenses here. Here. Is it here? Insurance expense? Is it on the list of expenses here? Yes or no?
No.
No. Okay, so what shall we do? We will add it. Okay, insurance expense. Oops. What's the amount again? 3,600, right? Okay, so I'll put that in the adjustment section, debit, 3,600. Okay? And then, what's the other adjustment? The prepaid insurance credit, 3,600, because it must decrease by this amount. Okay? All right. So, where is the prepaid insurance? Do we have prepaid insurance on the list? Oh, there. There you go. Okay. So, the original is 4,800. And in the adjustment, there is a decrease of 3,600, right? So, how much would be the balance of the prepaid insurance at the end of the year if I ask you? Let's make it smaller. Okay. So how much should be, remember the original is 4,800. That's the unadjusted. And there is a decrease of 3,600. What should be the remaining if I ask you? The remaining is, what shall we do to get the remaining balance of prepaid insurance? What shall we do? Come on, what shall we do with the 4,800 and the 3,600? Do we have to add them or subtract them to find out what is left?
Subtract them.
We have to subtract. Okay. So, and when shall we put the final answer? Is it in the income statement or balance sheet? Come on. Is it in the income statement? Shall we put the difference in the income statement or balance sheet?
Income
Unmute, unmute.
statement. Income
Oh,
statement.
okay. Is it income statement? What's this? What is a prepaid insurance? Is it an asset, a liability, or an equity, or expense, or an income?
Asset.
That's an asset. So therefore, is it income statement or balance sheet?
It's a balance sheet.
Balance sheet. Oh, don't forget, prepaid insurance, guys, is an asset. Okay. So we put, how much is the difference? I think it's 1,200. Okay. 4,800 is the prepaid, meaning we advance payment of insurance. Okay. So 4,800, and then we consume 3,600. Of course, the remaining for the next year would be 1,200 only. Is that clear? Are we guys okay?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So the insurance expense here, guys, let's go back here. The 3,600 must be extended to where? Income statement or balance sheet? Uh, where? Where shall we put it? Insurance expense. Will it go to income statement or balance sheet? Expense, expense, expense.
Income
Income
statement.
statement.
Income statement. Okay, 3,600. So in short, yeah, the first adjustment must be extended to the income statement debit because that's an expense. And the other one, guys, if we will not adjust the prepaid insurance, okay? I know we advance pay 4,800 at the beginning of the year, but because we consume 3,600 of that, the remaining insurance at the end of the year will only be $1,200. Any questions so far? Ask question if there is. Or so far so good.
So far, so good.
Very nice. I love it. I love that. That's the first adjustment. Now let's go to the next. Okay. Account of supplies on April 30th. Guys, number 2. Okay. Account of supplies on April 30th shows 1,200 of supplies on hand. Okay. Supplies on hand meaning what is left. Okay. On hand is the remaining, in short. Remaining. Okay. So if I ask you, wait, how much is the total supplies that we have unadjusted? Supplies here is, do you see this one? Oops. Supplies is 3,900, right? 3,900, that's the original. But then at the end of the year, it shows that there are 1,200 supplies on hand or remaining. Oh, have we used some of them? Yes or no? Supplies expense is the same as the supplies used, okay? So guys, if I ask you, how much was used? How much was used? Look, the supplies is 3,900 And when we count it, look at this one. At the end of the year, we found out that there is 1,200 supplies only remaining or on hand. So how much was used if I ask you? What shall we do to find the used part? Can you give me a formula? Ah, 39 is what we purchased.
Subtract by 1200.
Okay, very good. So that is 3,900, the original, minus 1,200, right? And how much is your answer? The difference is, let's subtract
2700.
2,700. That is the amount that we used. All right. And we have to recognize that as part of your expense. So if I ask you to make a correcting your adjusting entry, what is our debit? Debit? Debit what? Always the use portion is called supplies expense. Always debit amounting to 2,700. And credit what? Okay, tell me. What must be the credit?
Yeah.
What's gonna happen to the supplies if we consume some of them? What should be the credit? Credit. Credit what? Supplies expense. We need to recognize because when we make the income statement, if we did not include this one, the supplies expense will be overstated, right? You know that. If we did not record the supplies expense at the end of the year. So what should be credited, guys? So that the supplies will not be overstated. We will not put 3,900 anymore in the balance sheet. So what shall we do? What is credited? Credit what? May somebody unmute, please? Credit what? Hint, we have to credit the asset that what's that? The original asset. What should be the asset here? It's called what? Come on, come on. I am typing it down. It's called supplies. 2,700. Guys, can you follow? Tell me if you can follow. Say yes.
Yes, I am.
Okay, very good, very good. So in short, supplies, the reason why we put supplies is on the credit is because it decreased by 2,700. Okay? Again, we have to recognize the used part. Always, guys, always. The used portion, recognize it and put it on the debit. Supplies expense. On the first one, it's called insurance expense, right? Always. Put it there because we need to make it right. And then supplies went down by 27. So let's put it in the worksheet. Okay, 27. All right. Okay, is the word supplies expense on the list of expenses here? Look, look, look. Is it here? Oh, tell me. Is it,
No.
okay, so if it's not there, we will add it there. Supplies expense. The amount is debit, guys. All right, 2,700. Okay, and can I extend it now to the income statement because we are going to put it there, right? 2,700. Okay. All right. Now the other 2,700, we will put it. Okay, look at the supplies here. It's here. 39.
Yep.
I'll put it on the
Yeah.
credit. 2,700, right? Okay, so how much would be the remaining supplies if I ask you? What shall we do to find the remaining supplies?
Subtract.
Very good. So, who is speaking? Is this Juan?
Marina.
Oh, it's Marina. Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, so 3,900. Take away the used portion or the decrease. Oh, it's the same as 1,200, just like the prepaid insurance. Okay, so the remaining supplies is 1,200, and we put it in the balance sheet. Okay, are we guys clear with that? Tell me if you guys are okay. So far, so good. Yes? No?
Yes.
Okay, very nice. All right. Okay, so two adjustments were done. Let's now move to the third. Monthly amortization is $700 on the cottages and 300 on furniture. Compute for 12 months. Oh, okay. Let me see first the. Okay, where's the cottage here? Oh, here's the cottage, guys. 150,000, and then the accumulated depreciation in cottages is 4,200. Right? Oh, that's not a new cottage anymore because there it decreased by 4 2 already, right? And then furniture 30,000. The accumulated depreciation, the decrease of so it's not brand new anymore because there is an accumulated depreciation. Okay, but here, guys, here they did not say, okay, what method shall we use? Shall we remember there are two methods of amortization or depreciation, right? Let me tell you, amortization and depreciation are the same word. Okay. Um, what shall we do here, guys? So let's talk about the cottage first. All right. So what they did not ask us, so but they just gave us a number. Okay, for depreciation, the decrease they say is $700 uh, per month, and we are computing for the 12 months. So how much would that be if I ask you? What shall we do? They gave us already the depreciation. We don't need to like use the declining balance method or the straight line method, but we have to use this number. Okay, so what shall we do? To get the 12 months depreciation of the cottage, that is
Multiply by 12 months.
very good. So 700 times 12. And what's our answer to that?
8,400 is my.
Very good. 8,000. And that is your cottage. So if I'm going to give you the debit, guys, always debit the expense portion. So debit, um, what did they use? Amortization or depreciation? Depreciation. They use depreciation. So let's use the word. Okay, depreciation expense, and this is the cottage, right? Always put the expense as your debit, okay? And I'll put 8,400 here. And then credit what? What's that credit again? Accumulated. They are always partner, guys. Depreciation. Depreciation. And then we put the word cottage. 8,400. Okay, did you see that? So now let's move it to your income statement. Okay, so depreciation expense is 84. Let's see. Not income statement, in the worksheet. Okay, is the depreciation expense here, guys, in the given expenses? Look, is it here on the list? Yes or no?
No, we don't.
No. And then we put them. Depreciation expense. And I'll put, what did they put there? It is 84, right? 8,400. It will not be confusing anymore because normally we put the expense as debit. And then, of course, we will extend it into the income statement, 8,400. Okay? And then the second adjustment, the credit, what's that? Accumulated depreciation cottage 8,400. So let's put it here. Is it on the list, guys? Accumulated depreciation. Do you see this one? This
Yeah.
is the name, right? Okay, so because it's here, let me put like the hyphen, okay? Okay, I'll put it on the credit 8,200 here. 8,200. So how much is now the total decrease of the cottage? If I ask you, what shall we do? There is 4,200 in the past year, and for this year there is another 8,200. How much is the total decrease? What shall we do? Oh,
Subtract?
do we have to subtract the two?
Add.
No,
We have to add because that is like the total decrease. So I think equals, okay, this plus this, and we
That
have
8,400.
12,000. Wait,
8,400.
No, no, no. Look, 4,200 here. It's not 200 only. 4,200. Add another 8,200.
You
So,
the already 8,400 you equal the depreciation. You put it 8,200, so already 8,400.
8,400. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Wait, I think my bad. You are right. You are right. Is this what this one? This is what this one, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, very good. Okay. So thank you for this friend. So 4 2 and then 8 4. So we have 12,600 as the total decrease in the value. And if I'm going to ask you, so sir, how much is the amount of the cottage right now? If we are going to, of course, 150 minus the 12,600. That's the book value of that. Okay, anyways, all right. So let's move on to the next. Okay, after the cottage, we also have the furniture, right? I'll put furniture here. Okay, so how can we calculate for the yearly depreciation? It says 300 here. So what shall we do? Ah, decrease monthly is 300. So 300 times what? Times
Same
8
12.
times 9 times 12. Okay, somebody said same 12. Okay, so what's your answer now? It's 12 times 3 is 36, right? 600. Okay, so debit, always put the expense. Depreciation, expense, and that is for the furniture. How much? That is 3,600, right? And then credit, accumulated, always partner, guys. Depreciation, and this one is for the furniture now, right? Furniture. Okay, 3,600. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so let's move this adjustment to the worksheet, depreciation expense furniture 36. Okay, so I think depreciation expense is not on the list of expenses. Let me just add first the cottage. Cottage here. Okay, this one is depreciation expense. It's this the second one is for the furniture. Furniture. Okay. And the answer is 36 here. And another 36 over here. Ask question, guys, if there is, okay? So now let's go to the accumulated. What's the credit? It's accumulated depreciation furniture 36. So let's put it here. Accumulated depreciation furniture here. Credit 36. And of course, we will add this to get the depreciation at the very end of this year. The last year or the past plus another 36, we will have what's this? Equals this plus this, and then we get a number 5,400. Ask question if there is. If there is no question, I need to move on, okay? All right. So expenses are getting like more because we have used, of course, the insurance, the supplies, and there is also a decrease in the value of your cottage and furniture. Okay, now let's go to number 4. Okay, number 4. An earned rent of 6,000 was earned prior to April 30th. Okay, so an earned rent of 6,000 was earned prior to April 30th. How much is the prepaid rent? Do you have a prepaid rent here? Oh, how come there is no prepaid rent? Here. Sorry. An earned rent. Do you see this one, guys? An earned rent revenue. Do you see this? The amount is 7,500. Okay, so what shall we do? An earned rent revenue. It's like the customer paid us in advance, right? For the rental. Remember again, when we say an earned revenue, let's say we are the landlord, okay? We own the building. And then let's say the renter paid us 7,500 in advance. I think this is probably not only 1 year. Okay, because it says here that the yearly is in advance. It could be like more than was that it they did not specify the period, okay? But they say that they gave us an advance payment of 7,500 for the rent. Okay? So of course the original entry there is we will get the cash, right? And of course credit unearned rent revenue because um, it's like a liability. The renter have not used our facilities yet, so therefore unearned rent is like a liability. Can the customer take back the 7,500? Let's say if he changed his mind after giving it to you, and the answer is yes. The money, although we got it, does not belong to us. It's not a revenue yet because they are not using our properties yet. So, but here it says that on April 30th, an earned rent of 6,000 was earned. So the meaning of that is the client or the renter have used our building already and he consumed $6,000 rent already. Do you understand that? He used this portion. So what should be our entry? Okay. Debit what and credit what? The unearned rent. So let me help you. Unearned rent, guys, is a liability. It's similar to mortgage payable. It's similar to accounts payable. When it comes to classification, they are liabilities. Okay? So when we are paying them, what's gonna happen? It's on the credit, right? At first, right? CR. But when we are paying, I mean, when we are like recognizing, we are not paying them, by the way. Sorry. But when we are recognizing the revenue of 6,000, what shall we do with the word unearned rent revenue? Where shall it go? Will it be on the debit or credit?
Debit.
It will be on the debit. Very good. So here, unearned rent revenue. Wait, rent revenue. It's like when we are paying an accounts payable. Accounts payable will be on the debit, right? So account that is how much? As I said, $6,000, right? Okay, what must be the credit? Credit. What must be the credit?
Revenue account.
Revenue. Okay, and I think wait, what's the name of the revenue here? It's called rent revenue. Okay, so I'll put rent revenue as your credit, and then the amount is 6,000. Let me tell you again, guys. In the past, okay, let me give you a background. In the past, because probably people are confused. Okay, this is the history. Okay, original entry when we got the money from the customer. Just to explain that to you again. Okay, all right. Unearned rent of 7,500. Okay, so originally, guys, originally the renter gave us the 7,500. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So therefore, we get cash. The debit there is cash amounting to 7,500. We receive the cash from the renter. We are the landlord, by the way. Okay, and then of course credit. It's called unearned rent revenue. 7,500. This one, guys, is still unearned because it's just like an advance payment given to us. The tenants or the renters have not used our building yet. So in short, we get them their cash and then we put this is treated as liability as well. Okay. Okay. Let's see. This is an asset. Of course, we know that. And an unearned revenue is considered as liability. Okay, now it says there that we used, I mean, we earned 6,000 of that. Probably the renter used our property already. So in this case, we will put an earned rent of $6,000, just like what I did, and credit. Okay, of course, because we earn it already, that's a real revenue now, rent revenue. That would be the entry, 6,000, similar to what I did here. Okay, the original entry is this. The adjustment or the correcting entry is this. So now let's see. I'll show it to you in our worksheet. Like this. Okay. So an earned rent. Do we have an earned rent revenue on the account here? I think I can see it here. 7.5. So there will be a debit of 6,000 just to show the decrease because the renter used it, right? Debit 6,000. So 6,000. Where are you? 6,000. So if I ask you guys, how much would be the remaining unearned rent revenue? Uh, Originally it's 7.5. It decreased by 6,000. How much would be the new one? Now, what shall we do? What shall we do? Do we have to add or subtract the two? 7.5 and then 6,000. Uh, Add, subtract. 7.5, 6,000. Add, subtract. What shall we do? The unearned rent. We need to know how much is left, okay? Because of course the customer still needs to stay in our property. How much credit do they have in short? Still, remember they paid us 7,500, and of course after using the property we earned 6,000 already. So how much is the remaining like credit from the customer? What shall we do? 7.5 and 6,000. What shall we do here? Do we have to add or subtract? Aram, Ratis Paran, what shall we do? 7.5, 6,000. Anas, are you there? What shall we do? Or who would like to speak? Delotion, do you want to speak? What shall we do with the two? Do we have to add them or subtract them? Just for us to know how much is the remaining balance of the customer that they can still use in the next period. We have to add, subtract, multiply.
Right.
Subtract, very good. So 7.5 minus 6,000 is 1,500, right? This is the remaining, like the customer, it's like customer's credit. What's this? The customer can still use our property because they still have a balance of 1,500. Remember, 7.5 is like an advance payment, right? And they use 6,000 of that. Therefore, there is still a remaining 1,500 for them. Okay? We guys are good. All right? Okay. And then, of course, in here, we will put, wait, rent revenue is here. Look at that. The credit rent revenue is there, 6,000. Okay? So our revenue will increase now. Okay, rent revenue last year is 120. This year, there is an extra 6,000. So how much would be your revenue in the income statement if I ask you? 120 in the past year.
So add.
Very good. So this one is 126,000. This is our total revenue. Correct? This year. All right. Very good. That's the purpose of the adjusting entry, guys. We are adjusting them in the correct amount. Any question before I go to the next? So far, so good?
Yes.
Okay, very nice. Okay, now let's go to number 5. Salaries of 600 were unpaid at April 30th. Okay, let me put like, guys, unpaid salaries. What shall we do with this? It's already ending of the year. They want you to make a financial statement, income statement, and balance sheet, but the salaries are not given yet. Probably we will give it to the employee next week. Remember that. But we have to recognize this 600 because the instruction is you have to create a financial statement on April 30, right? So let's say the paycheck will be May 7. Okay? But what shall we do with the 600 first that they earned? But we are not paying it yet, okay? Hmm. It's called
Financial
salary.
expenses.
Very
Debit.
good. Debit, and the amount is 600. Okay, what should be the credit? Salaries, because we are not giving it away yet to the employee. What? What's that?
Credit.
Someone is speaking. I think somebody is speaking. Payable, okay? You understand that?
Yeah, payable account. Yeah.
Payable, okay? So one is salaries expense, the other, the credit is salaries payable. Why? Because we are not releasing the check yet, right? Probably the employee needs to work another 7 more days, okay, before we release the check. Because normally in Canada, we pay the employees like bi-weekly, right? Because this is probably the first week and it's closing time. I mean, making of the income statement, recognize the 600 as your expense, 600 as payable. All right. So let's put it here. Do we have salaries expense here? I saw it already. Salaries expense up. How much? It's 600, right? My memory is okay. 600. I'm right. 600. So how much is the total salaries expense, guys? That must appear in your income statement. There is an A.
80,000. 80,000.
Oh, wait. There is an 80,000 salaries expense, and there is an extra $600 additional expense. What should be the total salaries expense in your income statement? 80,000 what?
600.
600. Very good. Look at that. 80,600. So the expenses are becoming more. Okay, what's the partner? The partner of that is salaries payable. Is salaries payable on the list of liabilities? Let's see. Here are the liabilities: accounts payable, and then revenue and mortgage payable. Is it there? Not there. Okay, so we will add it here at the bottom. Salaries payable. And in the adjustment, it's on the credit, 600, right? Okay, where shall we put salaries payable? Income statement or balance sheet? Where shall we extend it?
Balance sheet.
Balance sheet, very good, because that's a liability, right? 600 here. Okay? Question? Ask question if there is. So far, so good? Adjustment, credit, balance sheet, credit, because that's a payable, a liability. Okay? Okay, now we are almost done with the adjustment, okay? All right. Utilities of 400 were unpaid at April 30th. So guys, these are the bills that are not paid yet. So what shall we do? Debit what? Debit. Utilities. We will recognize the expense, right? Utilities.
Utilize expenses debit.
Very good. And that is 400.
Utilize payable credit.
Very good. So utilities payable, just like number 5, right? Utilities, utilities payable, credit 400. Okay, similar to number 5 because these are unpaid expenses and it's already closing time, but we are not paying yet. Okay, 400. Wait, let's see. Is it on the sheet? I mean, on the list, utilities expense? I can see it here, guys. 9,700 before, and there is another 400 now. The total in the income statement would be what? 9,700 in the past year, and another 400 this year. The total utilities expense would be 10,000.
2,100.
10,000. Very good. Okay. And then, of course, here, utilities payable. Utilities payable, because I think it's not on the list. Okay. The amount is 400 here. Correct. And, of course, income statement, balance sheet. Where shall we extend that one? Utilities payable. Will we put it in the income statement or balance sheet? And the answer is balance sheet. Okay. Because that's a liability. Okay. All right. Last adjustment. The mortgage interest rate is 10% per year. Interest is paid annually on May 1st. On April 30th, guys, have we paid the interest of the mortgage yet or not yet? If I ask you, based on the statement, did we pay on April 30th, guys? Did we pay for the interest in mortgage or not yet? Uh, can you analyze that? Have we paid for the interest in mortgage on April 30th or not yet? Yes or no?
Sorry, question it.
Okay, my question here is based on this statement on number 7. My question is, have we paid the interest on mortgage on April 30th yet or not? The answer is no. I think somebody said no, right? When shall we pay? Actually, we paid it when? Look at the second sentence. We paid it on
May 1.
May 1st. But of course, because, guys, it's still accrued. When I say accrued, it's still unpaid on the April 30th, right? And I ask you to create like an income statement and balance sheet. What must be debited? Debit. What kind of expense are we having? Let's just put the word mortgage interest expense. Okay. So how much would this be? 10%, guys, per year. After what is the mortgage payable? Mortgage payable is 90,000. You see this one? 90,000. Okay, and let's calculate the 10% interest here. That's too high. Okay, so how much would it be? Let me put here first. 90,000 is the payable, right? Multiply by the rate 0.10. As easy as that. And what did we get? 90,000 times 10% is 9,000, right? This is the interest that we are paying for that, and that's very expensive. Okay, $9,000. Okay, credit. Credit what? What's the credit?
Cash.
Okay, on April 30, is it cash already? It says here that we will pay it on May 1st.
Okay.
It's called mortgage. It's a new account. Interest P. What's P?
Payable.
Payable.
Payable. Okay. It's similar, guys, to your number 5, 6, and 7. They are all accrued expenses, meaning we use it already, but we are not paying them yet. All right? Okay, because of the due date. All right? So here, let's put the word mortgage interest expense if it's not on the list. I think it's not on the list, so let's just put it there. Mortgage interest expense of 9,000, debit, right? 9,000. And then income statement, because that's an expense, 9,000. Okay, the other one is mortgage, interest, payable, and then we put it on the credit, 9,000. And of course, where shall we put it? Income statement, balance sheet. The payable, 9,000. Where shall we extend it? Income statement credit or balance sheet credit? I'll answer my question, okay? 9,000 on the credit because that's a liability, right? Sir, let's say we made a payment, okay? It's not part of the lesson, okay? But let's say on May 1st, sir, we paid the 9,000 interest. What shall we do? Can you tell me? So what shall we do? It will be mortgage, interest, payable, right? It will decrease now because we are paying it, right? And what shall be credit? If I ask you, debit, mortgage interest payable, and then when we are paying that now, the credit should be what? Cash of $9,000 upon the time of payment. Do you understand that? Are we guys okay? Yes or no? This is when payment is made. Okay? So actually, I can remove that one so that there will be no confusion. We don't need that for now. All right. Any questions so far? Look at the worksheet again. One more time. Is there a question? Or you guys are okay?
Did you erase it one the double entry for the May 1st? You write it down and then erase it, right?
I erased it actually. I erased it
Uh,
because we don't need that.
we don't need that. What's the double entry that for that? Mortgage, interest payable,
Payable,
debit,
yes.
cash
Debit,
to credit. Okay.
cash credit, yes, yes. Upon the time of payment, okay? But because we are not paying yet, all right? And it's the end of the accounting period already,
Yeah,
we need to
yeah,
recognize this. Okay?
yeah.
All right. So, can I give you a job? Okay, I put everything here already in Google Classroom. Okay, so what I want you to do is to complete the worksheet, please. Can you complete it? So how do you complete? Of course, okay, look at this one. There are missing numbers. If I were you, I will add the adjustment first. Adjustment. Find the sum of the two, the debit and credit. They must be the same, okay? Add all the debits. Let's make it a little bigger. Okay. Okay. Can you complete this for me, please? Okay, add all, too big, too big. 150 is already fine. Okay, add all the numbers in the adjustment column from 6,000 debit going down to 9,000 and put the answer here, debit, okay? Same things do with the credit, add them together and put the answer here. Now, in the income statement, make sure that all the expenses are transferred. Or probably let me help you and then I want you to just like find the total, okay? So let's quickly transfer the numbers. Okay, wait. Maybe 90. Okay, let's move it first. Okay, so in the income statement, guys, what do we have? We only have your revenue from here and all the expenses, right? All the expenses. The payable, no, they should not be part of that. Okay, so let's begin. Revenue of it's here already, 126, yes. Rent, salaries expense, 80, correct. Utilities, so blurred. Okay, here. Revenue of 126 is already done. 80, 600 is done. We copied this one. Okay, repairs, it's not yet, so let's move. 2-1, let's move it there. There is no adjustment for repair, just the same, 2-1, okay? And then let's go to insurance expense here. I think everything is fine now. Okay, but for the balance sheet, let's complete the numbers, okay, in your balance sheet. Okay, let's do it. Okay, cash. How much is your cash? 31,400. I'll just move it there, okay? 31,400. Transfer all the assets, liabilities, and equity. Uh, this one, land is 45, copy. Move it in the balance sheet, okay? All right. All the assets, guys, extend. And then what do we have? Cottages is 150,000. Let's put a comma so we can identify. Accumulated depreciation, we did it already. We updated 12,600. Okay. Furniture, 30,000. Let's just copy 30,000. Okay. Accumulated is already done. We did it earlier. So the next one is accounts payable 52. There is no adjustment. Let's just move it there. 5,200. Okay. And then unearned rent revenue, we adjusted it already. Mortgage payable is 90,000. So let's put 90,000 on the here, 90,000. Just as a liability. Capital 138,400. Let's put it here. 138,400. And then last but not least is your drawings, right? 6,000 for your drawings. Let's put it over here. 6,000. Okay, so this is your work to do. I want you guys to participate, all right? So I want you guys to find all the totals, okay? Find the income statement total, revenue and expenses and revenue, and give me the net income, and then find the two numbers here, just like what we did earlier. I gave you the numbers already, okay? And then the balance sheet, add all the debit, put it here. Oh, wait, how come there is no line over here? Okay, let me just quickly put the line, all right? All right. Okay, and then I think that's fine. So find the debit total, the credit total, and then of course the missing income as your filling in number, and find the overall total here. Okay, so here I'll put a question mark, and then you guys take it away later on. Okay, question mark here. Give me an answer there. Give me an answer here. Here. I think that's an income, probably. I believe that it will be an income. Yeah. Wait. 126, 80, 90, 92, 95, 97, plus 8, 97 plus 8. Oh, I don't know if it's an income. Maybe it's a loss. Okay, whatever. So, what did it say? 1 second. 90, 92, 95, 97, 197 plus 8 is 100. 108. It's still an income. Okay, so you put it here. And then what's here? What's here? Okay, so find those numbers, guys, those with question marks, and I will go back to you later. I want you guys to work, okay? I want you to work. Not only me, so that you will not feel sleepy. Okay, I'll give you, okay, what time is it? 10, 12. At 10:30, I want to see your answer, okay? I'm gonna call you. All right, find the missing numbers, okay? All right, I'm gonna mute myself. This is what I want you to do, guys. Open the worksheet or the practice answer sheet in your Google Classroom. All right, everybody go there, please. Practice answer sheet, open this one, open. Okay, open that one. I'm just like showing you how to do that. And then go to file and make a copy. Okay, file, wait, it's reading. Go to file and then make a copy. All right. Wait, how come it's very slow? The internet very slow. Let me close the other. Okay, so you go to file, guys, and then make a copy. All right, and then copy a practice one and should click on OK. You don't need to change the file name. Okay, click on OK, and then start typing your answer. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for your answer. Okay, fill out the missing number. Let's make it 90. Okay. All right. I'll see you at 10:30 with your answer. Okay. All right.
Hello, sir.
Okay, so yeah, hello, how are you? Are you guys okay? We are back.
Yeah.
Okay, so may somebody share the screen and show me what have
But
you done?
no, balance it. It's not balance. And the beginning when the classes started, I'm joined late. You calculate the capital is the something is wrong. I think maybe it's wrong.
Okay, all right. Okay, what about the others? Thank you, Ratiswaran. Okay, what about the others? Any feedback from the others? Did you see the same feedback? Did you see the same kind of like shortcomings?
Yes,
Shukriya, what about you?
yes, it's the same thing.
S- Are you presenting? Or something is wrong? You found something is wrong.
Yeah, I found something is wrong.
Oh, so which is wrong? What do you think is wrong? The total balance sheet, Shukriya, or the total what? Which one?
No, I don't have time to put everything. It's everything is not coming and
Uh,
you put it.
okay. Who else? Who else? Who else did it? Anas, were you able to do it? Because I want to compare Ratishwaran's explanation to yours. Who else? Who else? Who else has an answer? No one? It's just Ratishwaran and Sukriya's opinion. Okay, so let's see. Okay, all right. So let me try to let's do it together then. Okay, let's see if Ratishwaran's answer is okay.
Can you recalculate the capital from the debit and credit? That the 138 400 is maybe different.
Is it? Okay, all right.
And
So let me try. Let me try. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see.
However, I did, but other side also did. After that, also did not balance the balance sheet.
It still did not bounce. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So let me try to do it. Okay. Okay. Let me just quickly do it so we can see what Rudiswaran is saying. Okay. So this one is for your uh, total debit of adjustment and then total credit. Let's see. It's from here.
This one is okay, and adjustments okay. It's equal, and the trial balance, the beginning, the capital is not. That's a different. Okay.
That's the thing. Ah, okay. All right.
Uh,
Let me just see.
Keep the amounts paid, you calculate separately. That's better.
And let me just see.
Then
Yeah.
we know.
You're saying about the beginning capital, right? Uh, let me see. Oh yeah. How come? How come it's? How come? That's my question. We did like a good formula earlier, and it's not balanced. I can see. Okay. So I think it's not correct. This one is not right. Okay. That's the capital, right? I think the capital is what you're saying. Okay. 362,900. So let's do it again for the last time. Equals. Okay. Let me just add this all together. I think it's the capital. 228,700. Let's see. Equals this minus this. 134,200. Oh, is it different from what I put there? What's the first one? First capital that I put. 134,200 or something like different? Let's see the original. Of course. It will be
138 400.
okay. So it's over
What
by like 4,000 something. So the correct now is 134,200. Can you check that out? Keep on doing your work at it for it. Okay. Let's see. Because of that, probably it's gonna be correct. Okay, it's 134. Oh, so maybe yeah.
Yeah, already 138 400, 800 or 1 second.
Okay,
138 400, you put it already behind. That's a 38 400. Now it's calculated. It's a 228 divided minus and calculate by, I don't know exact. I didn't calculate that one.
okay,
So
okay. I'll try then. I'll try then. Okay. All right. So let's go first to the expenses. Okay, add all the expenses equals sum. All the credits, okay? Or all the debits, okay? Okay, the total expenses is 120, 100. Okay, this one is 126. I'll just bring it down. 126,000. Okay. And then afterwards, we need to right, 6,000, 6,000. Wait. Okay. So this one would be how much is the net income? Equals this. Not equals minus this. Okay, the net income is 5.9, and then this one, sorry, I forget it. 126. Bring it down, right? Whatever the higher number is. And then this one is 126. Okay. All right, so this is what I calculated, guys. Okay, the net income now is 5,900 net income. Okay, let's do the debit here for the balance sheet. Okay. Oh, there's a lot there. Okay, equals. mm,
zoom out.
um, okay, let's just see. Okay, if that's out to here. Okay, my debit is 266,300, and then my credit is let's see, from 12,600 going down to up to the last number. Okay, up to 9,000. That is 257,400. Okay, let's see if the difference is. I'll make it bigger. Okay, so here, the number here should be equal to the net income. So I'll put 266, right? 266,300. Here is 266,300. Okay, and then the missing number is, let's see. I hope that it's 5,900. Okay, equals this minus this. Oops. 8,900. Is it true? What's wrong then? Again, equals this minus this. Oh, how come it's 8,900? What is missing? Minus 5,900. So 3,000 is missing? Did I include something or did I forget to include something? Like 3,000 or 1,500. Ah, I think I know, 1,500. What is that thing? All the numbers are there. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, for the last time. Equals. So sometimes it's just the calculation. Same number equals. One more time, okay? Let me put it. Two five seven 400. Let's just see. Oh, how come it's over by it should not be like that. Something is wrong. Did we forget something? 120 plus 6 is 126. 80,000 plus 600 is 8,600. 97 plus 4, 10,100. That's correct. 2, 1, 3, 6 here. 2, 7 here. What's this? Oh, I think, why do I have a number here? Let's take that out. Supplies 278436 600 400. That's part of your liability. 9,000 here, 9,000 there, 9,000 here, and then 9,000 there. I don't know if it's the capital or. Okay, one more time, guys. Okay, let me just double check our capital if it's. Okay, if somebody notices the mistake, please speak out. Spot the mistake if there is.
In the trial balance, can you go to the trial balance equation? The debit side is okay. The amount is 266,300, and the credit side total is 256,500. So the difference is 9,800.
Yours is also different.
That's the difference
Wait,
is 9,800.
I know,
So
I
we
know.
calculated the net income is a 5,900. So the
Wait,
5,000.
wait, wait, wait. Just a second. Ritiswaran, your net income is also 5,900. Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying?
yeah.
Oh,
Already
we're the same.
yeah. That's
Same.
yeah. Already calculated the net income
Okay,
5,900.
correct. So we are the same.
Yeah, and
Balance sheet.
balance sheet is the debit side total 266,300.
Wait. 266,300. We are the same.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then the
Uh,
credit.
Credit is 256,500.
Okay, yours is 256,500, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's even like bigger difference.
Bigger difference is
Okay.
the debit and credit is how much is different is 9,800.
Nine
266
nine eight
300
hundred for you.
minus, yeah, 9,800.
That's the difference. Mine
That,
is 8,900.
yeah,
Like
this
3,000.
yeah, this amount, the 9,800 minus already we calculate net income
How much?
5,900.
How much?
So that's a 3,900 is the difference.
39.
3,900.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Mine is only 3,000.
Yeah, can you check again? I will go 12,000. The credit balance sheet credit side is a 12,600, 500, 5,400, 5,200,
Let's see. Okay.
9.
I think it's once again. Sometimes our mental math is, but that's correct. I mean,
Yeah, 12,600, 5,400, five thousand
yeah,
two hundred, 90,000, 133, 300, and
12,600.
600 and 400, 99,000, 9,000.
Okay,
That's
wait.
can you calculate again this amount? I
Yeah,
want.
Just a second. 1,800 plus 3,600. Okay, so 12,600 is right. 5,400 is right. 5,200 we just copied. This one, unearned minus the earned. That's just one. Oh, wait. Mine. Yeah.
You got it the same mind?
Wait, that's correct, right? 12,600, 5,400, 5,200. 1,500 is also okay. 90 is right. 134. Okay. What's your capital now? This one.
My capital 133 300.
Oh, so we are different with that. Okay, wait. Let's check that one. Okay.
in the trial balance, we want to check the how much is the difference.
Okay, it must be. Wait, all the numbers are here. 421852. Okay, how could that be? It should be 134,200. Is there
No,
a mistake in the
no, no,
number?
no, no, no. In the first you have the trial balance 362,900 is the debit side,
Correct.
and when going to the credit side 362,000. The credit total is a 108,700 plus 120,000. It's added 228,700 minus, so from 362 minus 228 700, that's a different 133 300.
Oh, wait, did you put 900? 362,900? The total credit must be 362,900, right?
Yes,
Oh, okay. So let me do it once,
that's a
one more time.
different credit. The debit side and credit side different is to 133 300.
Okay, one more time. Let's see. Okay. So we know if the debit is 362,900, the total credit must also be the same because that's a trial balance, right?
Because
362,900.
yeah, it should be
Okay.
same, and because you already put about 38,400 the capital, and I, because I'm late to join the class, but
Okay, yeah,
the
yeah,
red
yeah.
mark is there, you calculate the capital.
Let's do it again for the last time. Okay, let me see. Okay, so because there's a missing capital and then what? Okay. Even if, let me just see. If I'm going to include 134,200, okay, will it give us a sum of like, okay, let's highlight this one. I don't know if Excel is doing a wrong calculation or us or what. Okay, 3629. It's the same. So meaning the capital is 134,200. Because when I add all the credits, Pratiswaran, add all your credits now. Can you do another formula, please?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Add all your credits. And I think,
Okay, I'll put it down and
yeah,
okay,
362,900 is the correct number. So now I am just thinking of, because my answer is 8,900 minus 5,900, which is the given income. My difference is like
no,
$3,000.
no, it is come 3,000 367,100 is
So it's wrong then. Okay.
yeah, can you check credit side amount is a 4,200, 1,800, 5,200, 7,500, 90,000,
Hmm.
and 120,000
120.
is the
Yeah.
revenue.
Yeah.
That's a different capital.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah,
wait. The difference, of course, by adding them all, you know how to do it, right? Add all the given, subtract from 362,900. The difference is your capital. Okay. Yeah. Add all those 42 up to 120. Okay. The sum, subtract from 362,900. You will get the capital there. Okay. All right. So let me just spot the mistake. 1,500 or 3,000 is my difference. How come? Did I not record something? Um, okay, guys, can you help locate the error, please? Let's try to locate the error. 31. Okay.
Hi, teacher.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I think 1,500
Yes.
for unearned, unearned rented revenue should be uncredited.
Oh, wait. Oh, you are right. You are right. Very good, very good, very good. I saw it already. Thank you. Is this Mei Ying? Who's speaking?
Meaning,
Who's this? Who's this? Mei Ying?
meaning,
Let me see. Okay, your classmate is saying it right. Okay, so let's see. I know the mistake now. The 1,500 here, guys, must not be on the debit because look, this is what she's saying. The unearned revenue 7,500 credit, subtract to 6,000 debit, right? Which is bigger, credit or debit? That's the mistake. So when we subtract, the difference is 1,500, but this 1,500 should not be on the debit, but must be on the credit. Okay? So this one should be here. Do you see my screen, guys? You see it, right? So the 1,500 must be on the credit because unearned revenue has a credit balance which is bigger than the adjustment. And let's see what's going to happen now. Okay, so yes, if I put 5,900 here, let's see if it's going to be correct. It will give us 266,300. Actually, if we do the formula, let's do it again, okay? Let's do the formula so that you will know. I think that's correct. Okay, so 266, this one equals this minus this, and the answer. Hey, why does it give me that answer? This is 264,800, 264,800, right? This one is 264. I think it's correct now. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't able. It's low bad. Okay, I think, okay, let's see, equals this minus this equals, oh yeah, very good, very good. Very good analysis. Thank you, thank you. All right, so it's correct now. Okay, ask question if there is in our worksheet. I need to charge my computer. Do you have a question? Ask question if there is. Is there any question from the group? Are you guys okay?
Yes.
Okay, very nice, very nice. So we found the mistake and everything is correct right now. All right. How come the calculation earlier was kind of like mistaken when we calculated the capital, right? We tried to do the proper formula and
Yeah,
then
134 200 is when you put it in the capital. That's balance. Balance sheet is balance okay.
that's okay now,
But
right?
in the but I don't know. But I didn't check yet. It's automatic balance sheet balance. After that, I didn't go there.
Okay, I'll double check that one.
But maybe I don't know. It's maybe different is there or not. I didn't check yet.
I hope it's the same. Okay, all right. So all the balances are okay now. Okay. Maybe you will ask, sir, what if let's say there is a net loss? Because in our statement we only have an income. The income is 5,900, right? Why? Because the revenue is bigger than the expenses. All right. So let me show you a scenario. Let's say, sir, what if the expenses are bigger than the revenues? What shall we do? Okay, I put an example here at the bottom. Okay, if there is a loss, pretend that expense is bigger than revenue, right? So what do we do? What is this? Okay, look, instead of putting, okay, let's say this is your expense, right? 126. And then let's say the revenue is only 118. So therefore, in the presentation, guys, you just bring down 126, which is bigger, copy. And then the difference, guys, is called a net loss. Do you understand that? A net loss. You put it on the right side. Unlike here, if it's an income, you put it on the left. And also, of course, guys, in the balance sheet, the 8,000 here, guys, the 8,000 here, income statement is on the right, but in the balance sheet, it should be on the left. Do you understand that? Let me know if there is a question. Are we guys good? It's like the other way around. Look, income statement 5,900 here, and then on the balance sheet is here. But if it's like a net loss, you put the number here and then the other one over here, something like that. Okay, if it's a net loss only. Let me try to erase that. So far so good? Yes? We guys okay?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Wow. Now, okay, look at the requirements here, guys. This is our exercise, right? The requirement here is letter A worksheet, 8 column. We did it right now, and that's perfectly right. And then you also have to make an income statement formal, meaning we will use all the numbers, right, guys, from the worksheet, okay? Income statement to create an income statement. Let's make it 100. Okay. All the numbers here, guys, here in the worksheet, column F and G, right? These are the numbers that we will use in your income statement. I don't know if I put it here. Let's see. There is a bottom tab here, guys. Oh, I think I put it already. Okay, I made the income statement already. Look at this one. Baba Beachfront Resort. And then you put the heading, income statement. And then for the year ended, April 30th, 2014. You have to start with revenue because there is only one revenue here. I just put it here on the very right. You may put it in the very first, but sometimes it's okay to extend it on the very right. That's fine. And then expenses, we have alphabetical order, guys. Depreciation going down to utilities. Okay. When we add them all together, we got 120. We put it in the second column, 120, 100. And then subtract the two, 126 minus 120, 100. The answer is 5,900. That is your net income. Okay. Is that the same as the one in your worksheet? 5,900 here? Yeah, same. Okay. Now, if I ask you to create the balance sheet, so you guys will look on column H and I. Okay. H and I. Those are the numbers that we are using in your balance sheet. Up to here, guys. Up to, shall we say, yeah, up to 9,000. All right. So let's see how how I made the balance sheet. Okay, I'll go here. The balance sheet here, guys. Look, it's becoming like longer. Okay. All right. So let's put the title, the heading, Baba Beachfront Resort. Balance sheet. The date is April 30th, 2014. We list down the asset, and then on the left side we have current assets first. So what are the current assets? Convertible to cash within 1 year. So what are those? Cash, AR, prepaid insurance, supplies. Okay. And then we put the amount, 31,400, nothing for accounts receivable, prepaid insurance, and then supplies. When we add them together, guys, put them in the middle. Pretend that there are 3 columns, okay? Put them in the middle, and the total is 33,800. That is your total current assets. Okay? If there is a question, let me know, guys. So we are kind of like, okay.
If it's account receivable is 0,
0 because there
so
is.
we should add that too.
Actually, you don't have to. You don't have to.
Oh,
I just added that one because of our, the normal order that we were doing before. CAS, remember? Cash, accounts receivable, supplies. But we have a prepaid. So you don't have to if you don't want to include it. Okay? All right. So finish with the total current assets. Let's go to fixed assets. Guys, this is how we present it. Okay? Okay, land. Put it in the middle because there is no depreciation given. All right? Just put it in the middle. Now, for cottage and the depreciation of the cottage, look at how they put it. Okay? They wrote it. Actually, I did. I wrote it. I typed it in the first column, 150,000. That's the original amount. Less accumulated depreciation. Cottages, 12,600. The new value of the cottage is 137,400. You put it in the second column after taking away the depreciation. Okay? All right. Now, for the furniture, 30,000 is the original amount. The total accumulated depreciation is 5,400. When we subtract the two, the new value of the furniture after adjustment is 24,600 because it's getting older. Okay? Now, to get the total fixed assets, guys, we will add them all from 45 plus 137,400 plus 24,600. The sum should be on the third column, 207,000, which is your total fixed assets. Now, to get the total assets, of course, what we do is 33,800, which is total current plus total fixed. You got $240,800. Okay. Any question about the assets before we go down? So far, so good.
Good.
Okay, very nice. Let's go to liabilities and owner's equity now. Okay. So here, under the heading liabilities or subheading liabilities and owner's equity, we have a side heading called current liabilities, payable within 1 year. Okay. So you start with AP, unearned revenue, salaries payable, utilities payable, mortgage interest payable. My spelling is wrong. Interest. Okay, so from accounts payable going down to mortgage interest payable, that they are your current liabilities. They are payable within 1 year. So 5,2 plus 1,5 up to 9,000. The sum is 16,700. That's your total current liabilities. Now, what about the long term? Okay, long-term liabilities, we only have one. I think it's only the mortgage, right? More than 1 year, payable within 1 year. So we have 90,000 here. And then if we are adding the liabilities current, which is 16,700, plus the total long-term, which is $90,000, the sum is 106,700. They are your total liabilities. Okay? Total liabilities. And then for the capital, remember what we do here is, okay, this is a long calculation now, guys. It's like the statement of owner's equity, okay? So Baba capital, this is the beginning, 134,200, put it in the middle, okay? And then we will combine income and drawings. So 5,900 is your net income. The drawings, oh, it's bigger than the net income. Look at this one, 5,900. But you withdraw too much, 6,000. So how much was left to you? Subtract the two. The difference is 100. Always, guys, put them together on the very first column, the drawing and the income, okay? But of course, the beginning capital, don't put it close here. Put it in the second column. All right? So because we have, guys, this one, the 100 here is like a negative number, okay? So what I did is, capital will not increase because drawings are bigger than the income. So I put the word decrease in capital, 100. So therefore, to get the capital ending, I subtract 134,200 to 100. Therefore, I got $134,100 here. The capital decreased because the drawings are bigger than the income. Okay? So now, to get the total liabilities and owner's equity, I added, of course, 106,700 plus 134,100. The sum is 240,800, which is the same as your total assets. Remember, A equals L plus OE, right? Okay, do you have a question in the liabilities or you guys are okay? Comment? Okay, Stefan? Very good, very good. It's getting longer now. It's getting longer now. Before, your balance sheet is very, very short. Now, it's long. Okay, now, the last requirement, let's see. Where is our classwork again? Okay, so we did the worksheet. We did letter B, income statement. We did letter C, balance sheet. And letter D is your adjusting journal entries. Do you notice, guys, that at the beginning, I wrote down the adjusting journal entries already. Everything is here, debit, credit. So what I need to do is to just copy them. Okay? All right, so let's see what I have in my record. Adjusting entries. Okay, here. So look at this. All the dates should all be April 30th because we've done this at the very end of the year. The purpose of writing adjusting entries, guys, is for us to correct, all right? Is for us to correct the mistake in your, look at that. The original, wait, where's the original T account? Where's the exercise? One sec. Okay, here. Remember, these numbers are not adjusted, especially for the prepaid rent, for the supplies. The reason why we adjust is for us to bring them to the correct number, right? That's the purpose of adjustment. So here, guys, I just copied again, all right, from insurance and then prepaid, supplies, depreciation expense. I just put it in detail, okay? Uh, I I just copied all these things from our worksheet over. Wait, where is our calculation? Here. I just copied this one, insurance expense, prepaid insurance. So that's the same entry that you can see here, right? Insurance expense, prepaid here. And there are some calculation here, guys. The detail, okay? It's just the same thing, okay? All right, so what's your question? Is there any question? Do you think you can make you will be ready for the next assignment? Advanced, it's like an advanced because this is there's a lot of adjusting entries. So what do you think? Would you be ready to do the next assignment now? Yes? Are you saying yes?
We can try.
We can try. Very good. I love that answer. Okay. We can try. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so I'm going to post your next let's see. All right. Let's see if I can